Hello and welcome back to the kilohertz Mercedes channel, and I hope you're safe and well. This video you join me once again in my CLS63 AMG, and in fact it's actually the last time it's going to be appearing on the channel, as you've probably already seen from the thumbnail. Long-term viewers of the channel have seen that I've done countless different videos on it, modifications, and I've actually done a little video series. If you click the link up here, you can go and see those. So I'm actually on my way to the dealership now to do a part exchange for my new model. So after having the car for 3 years, a change in circumstance in my life, as well as getting myself a large dog, it's time to get a more practical car. Now the CLS has only got 2 seats in the back with a large wooden centre console, and when you've got a large dog it's not the most ideal car to have. You can put a couple of blankets down of course, but I've always run the risk of the dog scratching the leather seats with his paws. So what's the natural choice for replacing this? Well, it will of course be the CLS63 shooting brake. The car's identical, same engine, same styling, but with the practicality of a large boot and fold down rear seats. So after doing a little bit of research on the shooting brake, well first up there's only a handful for sale out there, but the first thing I found that the actual rear opening isn't the most practical out there. It's got quite a high lip, which is not particularly good when you've got a dog trying to jump in the boot. And also it's a fairly narrow boot. So with the CLS63 shooting brake out of the question, what's next? So of course we look at the E63 AMG estate. Now it's probably one of the largest estates out there, if not the largest estate out there. Now don't get me wrong, the E-Class is an amazing car, but I've never kind of gelled with them, and they're just a bit kind of dull for my liking. The AMG styling's barely any different than the standard model, which of course some people will like the kind of the sort of stealth side of it, but I wanted something a little bit kind of rarer, a little bit more, got a bit more style to it. So with the shooting brake and the E63 AMG estate, what other options have I got if I want to stay with Mercedes? So there is one other model of Mercedes which I've not mentioned. It's a car which I've wanted to own for years. It's incredibly practical, has an AMG version, and is extremely rare. Now I'm of course referring to the G-Wagen. So here it is, my 2007 G55 AMG. So welcome to my new Geländewagen, which is a G55 AMG Kompressor. Now I understand that a lot of people out there don't get the G-Wagen and they don't understand the appeal. I however do. It's a car which I've wanted since I was a teenager and I'm finally in a position to own my own. The car is finished in Cubonite silver, and eagle-eyed viewers will notice that it's in left-hand drive. The car was originally purchased in Dubai and was imported across to the UK in 2017. As it's not originally a UK car, it has virtually no rust at all, and exterior wise it's in excellent condition. Although it's a 2007 model, it has been retrofitted with the 2016 G63 AMG body kit, complete with 20-inch alloy AMG wheels, as well as new side mirrors and a full body kit. Here is the more aggressive G63 front bumper, with its larger grills for the air intakes. Also, this model has been fitted with the OEM brush guard, or to you and me, the bull bar. So the car's headlight beams are still pointing to the wrong side of the road, and they'll need to be converted over. Also fitted are the LED daylight running lights. These old yellowing plastic light cutouts will be swapped over for new ones, freshening up the front look. Now I prefer the look without the bull bar, so it will be coming off in due course and will be up for sale if anyone's interested. The car is also fitted with these amazing 20-inch AMG alloys, as well as 2cm H&R spacers. Now if anyone complains about spacers and not particularly safe, I had them fitted to my CLS for over 2 years, including a lap around the Nürburgring without any issue at all. And of course the AMG side exit exhausts, 2 per side, which make the car sound incredible. These however do need some TLC, so going forward I will polish them and make them look perfect. Next up are the 2017 indicator mirrors. Now this type of mirror is actually designed to reduce the exterior wind noise within the G-Wagon's cabin. They also feature the high-spec mirror glass version with the blind spot assist indicators fitted in the corner of the glass. Not that this function actually works in my car however. Around the back is an OEM reversing camera. Now this is NTG1, the first version of Command, so the resolution is terrible, but of course it's better than nothing. and also the 2017 rear light clusters, completing the later model look. Now check this, you can still see some desert sand from within the rear tail lights. Clearly it's been on some kind of desert adventure. And finally the OEM rear fit tow bar. And you can see here the G55 badge is missing for some reason, so I'll be sourcing this and fitting it as soon as possible. So considering it's only a 2007 model, you'd be hard pressed to tell it apart from a 2017 model with all these OEM parts fitted, updating its look to the later version. And also from each side, the V8 compressor badges. Now these will be fitted and sourced in due course. So now let's take a look inside the G-Wagon at its interior. No, the steering wheel hasn't been put on upside down, it's just on half lock. Now we'll be honest, this interior is an acquired taste. This Designo diamond leather stitched interior with contrasting black and sand looks far better in person than it does in this video, as well as the Designo wood trim and steering wheel. Now the steering wheel definitely will be changed, as I can't stand a wooden steering wheel. Now the car is fitted with a command system, but it's the very early NTG1. And of course the G-Wagon's famous fully locking differentials. Up top is the black Alcantara headlining. Now you can see here it's either sagging or someone's had a go at the sunroof mechanism. I suspect the latter, so that will need to be addressed in due course. Down below the driver's seat is this fire extinguisher, complete with Arabic instructions. Now this is rather strange. For some reason there's a full-on battery isolation switch which has been retrofitted into the car. Now it's great if you're leaving the car for long periods of time, but every time you switch it off you lose all the custom settings in your dashboard, such as radio stations for example. Now overall the interior is a little bit shabby, with the odd piece of trim needing some repair, like this glove box lid. There's nothing major however, it's all things which I can do myself, and the centre trim may need gluing down again. Now into the back, these AMG illuminated kick plates, these all around including the front. And these slightly cheap OEM cup holders on the floor. I'll be amazed if anyone can sit back here and not damage them with their feet. So this is something you don't hear on new cars these days. This is a very solid sounding door thunk. Listen to this. So now let's talk about a couple of mods which I plan to do to the G-Wagon. First up are the rear tinted windows. Now this is mainly for privacy and security. The G55 badge which I've already mentioned. This rear wheel cover. Later models have a kind of 3D effect Mercedes badge, which I may change in due course. In each corner, the red calipers are looking very sorry for themselves, so I'll take the wheels off and refurb the calipers, getting them looking as good as new. Both of the iconic wing mounted indicators are really sun damaged and yellowed. Now I'll have a go at restoring these, if not I'll just replace them. So the factory fit Command NTG1 system barely works in 2021, and I will be replacing it with an Android Auto system. If anyone out there has any suggestions which is the best model to fit, please let me know in the comments below. Now look at the hilariously bad OEM cup holder which looks like a basketball net. You wouldn't think this came from the same company that produced those amazing mechanical cup holders you used to find on the C&E classes back in the day. So that's my 2007 Geländewagen. Now the reason why I went for a left-hand drive car as opposed to a right-hand drive being in the UK is cost really. To get the equivalent model, same age, right-hand drive, I'm looking at around another £8,000 to £10,000. So it didn't make sense. Okay, so that pretty much rounds up the introduction to my new G55 AMG. Now I'm absolutely smitten with it. I think it's an amazing car. I appreciate a lot of you out there just won't get it, that they don't actually get the kind of G-Wagon thing. Fair enough, it's quite a Marmite car. Over the next year or so, I plan to make a video series where I go through all the different modifications I do to the car, all the fixes to the trim, etc. So if you're interested in this and you want to see more videos like it, consider clicking on that subscribe button with the bell icon so you're notified as soon as I upload any new videos and content. As always, thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, cheers.